To heal your nervous system, you must give yourself unconditional permission to relax. The damage caused by chronic stress can't be repaired by maintaining the same relentless pace that created it. Shout out to Asirius the Alchemist for this quote. Use definitely a real one because this is all facts. Collective. I feel like you have made a vow to always show up for yourself. And this makes your healing possible, right? Because the reason why you made this vow to always show up for yourself is because no one else has showed up for you. You know, like all you've ever wanted was to be loved and accepted, and for people to have your back when you needed the support, and you never got that. So because you never received that support, you one day woke up and decided that I'm going to make a vow to always show up for myself because nobody else is going to. So I can't sit around and sulk in misery. I have to do something about it, right? This is you, collective. You got up and did something about it. You said, I'm not just going to lay by the wayside. Like, no, I'm going to get up and I'm going to be the captain of my own ship, right? I'm going to take back control over my life. And that's exactly what you did, right? And you did this by always making sure to never give up on yourself, right? So whenever everyone else gives up on you, you made sure not to give up on you. You know what I'm saying? You always kept in the back of your head that you always got your back. You always are going to you're just never going to give up. Like, you made a deal with yourself. You said, listen, I don't care how hard my situation gets. I don't care how difficult life seems to get. I'm not giving up on myself because I can't. If I give up on myself, that's it. Like, who else? You know what I'm saying? There's nobody else. Like, if I give up on me, that's it. There's nobody else. Nobody else is supporting me now. So, like, you know what I'm saying, collective? You woke up and realized, listen, I'm not about to just let myself wither away. You know what I'm saying? I got to actually do something about my life. And that's exactly what you did, you know? And so this is why your healing journey has been so transformative for you, and it's been so effective, right? Because you've, like this quote said, you've given yourself the unconditional permission to relax through the unconditional love. See, you reconnected to God. God has showed you unconditional love. He's poured unconditional love into you. He showed you, listen, no matter what, no matter how you feel, no matter how low, I still love you. I'm still here. I got your back. He showed you that. He showed up for you. So because God showed you unconditional love, you now know how to have unconditional love for yourself, right? And so because you have unconditional love for yourself now, because God's taught you how to have it, you're able to heal properly. You're able to heal effectively, right? And this makes your healing possible because you gave yourself permission to heal, okay? Because you know by now the healing journey is not easy, collective. This was not an easy journey at all. Like, you would rather wrap it up and throw it away. Throw the whole healing journey away because you did not sign up for this shit, right? At all. You didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? So, collective. So, that's exactly why, you know what I'm saying, you have unconditional love for yourself because you know how hard it can get. You know how challenging it gets. You know, every day is something different. And the healing journey, it makes you want to give up. It's like, most days you want to quit. You want to give up. You want to just throw in the towel. Like, you just want to go back to your old ways and just say, forget it. I don't want to change. I'm just going to just stay like this. You know what I'm saying? it's not easy because you're fighting demons, you're fighting battles, you're fighting the trauma, you're fighting the pain. You have to relive the experience. You have to relive how you felt when you went through what you went through. So it's not an easy thing when you're healing. So you had to learn how to love yourself through all of your emotions. You know, there were nights when you felt disgusted with yourself. There were nights when you hated yourself. There were nights when you felt bad for yourself. There were nights when you loved yourself. There were nights when you wanted to roll over and just end it all. You know what I'm saying? But through it all, you learned to love yourself no matter how you felt. This was the key component to your healing. You had to learn how to love yourself in all of your conditions, no matter if you were feeling good about yourself, no matter if you're feeling bad about yourself. You still had to give yourself that permission to feel and permission to relax. And because you've done that, you have allowed yourself room to actually heal, you know? And that's the thing that a lot of people struggle with when it comes to the healing journey, is that they don't give themselves the unconditional love and the unconditional permission to feel however they want to feel, to express however they want to express. When you give yourself that space, then that creates the room for healing, right? Because now you don't have this weight on your shoulder, feeling like you're being judged, feeling like you gotta have it all together. That weight is lifted off of you, and now you can just be. Now you can just have that room to grow, to heal, right? And you've given yourself that unconditional love because you've reconnected to God, who showed you the unconditional love, collective. And now you are showing others how to love themselves unconditionally through any circumstance, right? That's the most important piece here. You are showing others how to do it, collective. Who am I talking to, collective? I know I'm talking to somebody because I can't just be talking to myself, okay? If this is you that I'm talking to, if this message resonates in any way, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to definitely hear from you. And listen, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you a part of our tribe. All right. And if you're returning, y'all know how we do over here. It's a vibe all the time. Thank y'all so much for your continued support. It's Kar. I'm signing out. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.